on record in saying that, yes, I am aware that the original 1998 pilot of the Backyardigans, aka Me and My Friends, is gone off of YouTube. That's not because of that's not because of Paramount, even though that they did claim the entire fucking thing. That's because of me. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not ordering it. Well, technically I am, but still, not really relevant. If you don't want the link, I could just post a YouTube post about it and see where I can go from there. Not real sure on how I can do that without getting into even more legal trouble by Paramount. But on the subject of the Backyardigans itself, I, for one, had actually been writing an entire fanfiction series. It's based on the Backyardigans. Since at least at the very least, when was it? I know it was. Let me check the damn timestamps. It was back in April 2nd last year. And I finished it up to that point. It on December 2nd. The first story, I mean. And this was also during the time that I actually was inspired. And it was actually inspired by an old childhood dumb wish I had at the time. You see, if you don't know what I mean by that, let's take it back about maybe about a decade, maybe 11, 12, maybe about 2 decades. This was during the time in my move to where I am right now. Likely around when I was 7 or 8. And the Backyardigans was still very much airing. At the very least, had it been doing reruns on some old episodes. Yeah, when it was airing new episodes during the time. In the vein of Super Mario 64, this was well before I knew about Shin Megami Tensei and the Persona franchise. This is respectively. I, all of Super Mario 64, wanted to go into TV and, well, explore at the various channels within it. Stopping at very specific shows that I enjoyed the most, actually. Case in point, the Backyardigans. Where I got that childhood wish, I honestly have no damn clue. I was young, dumb, and honestly, just as much as an imaginary kid, actually, now that I thought about it out and in hindsight. This was also during the time The Fairly Odd Parents was airing, and I didn't know if this was before or after Channel Chaser, Channel Chasers, it's aired or not. But I do remember, or or what inspired me to do it. Just that little childhood wish of mine. Actually, the third story to that little series of mine is based on that an exact fucking wish. And to be honest, I think it actually typed out in an actual fucking written format. And as it is now, I can honestly see why there could be a danger of actually going inside the TV realm. Whether or not it's just through the video game realm or have it be all of the very young parents through the channels. So, like, the actual TV realm, where you can actually explore different channels, also in respect to shows they aired, there aren't that at time periods fucking in time? Fuck, I keep losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. But yeah. I've been thinking on reading it. I don't know if I actually would or not. But yeah. I wanted to get that out there because now thinking back, it's been a while since I read any of my own fics. And I hopefully actually could get to that eventually. No, I'm not saying it should be right now, but da 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 da. Hopefully, once I get finished with the NES Godzilla pasta, or at least get somewhere in between that a time period, I can actually reconsider doing that after either before or I finish the fourth story, or if I finish after I finish the fourth story, or if I after I finish all 6 chapters of the Backyardigans and my OC family in that universe is the Ganimals. And I'm not sure if I want to make a seventh and final story about it. But if I do, if I actually do, what would y'all want it to be about, anyways? Just like going by how things went, I could potentially actually make it about patience. Yeah, it's not really the most intriguing plot, but when it comes to patience and the internet and waiting on the internet, sometimes I feel like people are just too damn fucking needy. Regardless if they're in the fucking lost media community or not. No disrespect to them, actually. Since they were the ones who, well, an anonymous 4chan user actually found it and had leaked it, but still. Was it found, I guess. Anyways, enough of me yapping my ass off. Harold Baker sang out. Oh yeah, almost forgot. If you're wondering who the Gandamoths are, they compose of six. They originally consisted of 5 family members, all of them being anthropomorphic echidna lizards. Plus, since the second story to the series, that went up to 6, featuring the B&J version, not B&J, B&G version of one of my Yoshi characters, Tressa, who in there is actually a bunny, a rabbit. Who is actually a year younger than the triplets, being about 5 is to 6. While the Ganmoth thinks that it's their story are 7, originally 6 prior to the events of the Birthright Realm adventures. Just to let y'all know. But yeah, Harold Baker actually sang the fuck off this time. See y'all later, I guess.